Angel speaks to you, my beloved listeners, with a heart full of deep emotion and an urgent message that I know will shake the very foundation of what you believe. Today, I stand before you with truly astonishing news that is so powerful and life-changing that you must listen with every fiber of your being. Right here, right now, I bring you a revelation that concerns someone you hold dear, someone who occupies a place so special in your heart that you cannot imagine life without them. I ask you to lend me your full attention, for this message is not just another passing word, but a call to awaken to a truth that has been hidden in the shadows for far too long. I know that in the quiet corners of your soul, you have felt that something significant is about to occur, something monumental that could change the way you view your life and the relationships that define it. Today, I am here to reveal a secret so powerful and transformative that it promises to clear the fog of confusion and doubt that may have been clouding your mind. This is no ordinary message. It is a divine intervention that speaks directly to your heart and soul. I speak to you with simple, honest language, for the truth is something that must be understood by all, regardless of who you are or where you come from. The person you cherish, the one who means the world to you, has been engaged in actions that have led them down a path of deception. I know this is hard to accept because the bond you share is one built on trust and love. Yet, the truth is that they have been hiding a part of themselves from you, a truth so painful that even they have tried with all their might to keep it locked away. They have been so determined to conceal this part of their life, so focused on protecting what they thought was the best for both of you, that they ended up walking a path of betrayal. In doing so, they have not only hurt you, but have also put themselves in a situation that is spiraling toward a point of no return. Last night, events unfolded that have altered everything. Your cherished individual, who had long been living a double life, finally met with the consequences of their actions. They thought they could juggle two realities without ever letting the truth slip through their fingers. They believed that with enough careful planning and secret efforts, they could keep the delicate balance intact. But secrets, as the saying goes, have a way of coming to light, no matter how deep they are buried. And so it was last night when the carefully constructed facade began to crumble, and a series of events unfolded that could no longer be ignored. Imagine a person who has been walking on a tightrope, balancing lies with every step, unaware that the very ground beneath them was shifting. This person, who once inspired confidence and trust, suddenly found themselves caught in a blaze of their own making. They had planted seeds of deceit long ago, seeds that, over time, began to sprout into a tangled mess of lies and half-truths. When the time came for these seeds to bear fruit, they discovered that they could not hide from the inevitable harvest. Last night, these lies exploded into a cascade of revelations, a cascade that swept away any illusion of control and left nothing but raw, undeniable truth in its wake. I understand that you may be feeling a storm of emotions at this moment: hurt, confusion, anger, and deep sorrow. It is perfectly natural to feel overwhelmed by the weight of such revelations. You might be questioning everything you thought you knew about the person you loved and the foundation upon which your relationship was built. But I urge you to stand strong in the face of these challenges, to embrace the truth, and to trust that every experience, no matter how painful, carries a lesson meant to guide you toward a better, clearer future. In the midst of this turmoil, I invite you to take a deep breath and allow yourself the space to feel what you must feel. The journey ahead is not an easy one, but it is a necessary part of your path toward healing. Sometimes, it is only through confronting the most difficult truths that we can begin to rebuild our lives on a foundation of authenticity and trust. I am here to remind you that you are not alone. Divine guidance, in the form of angels and the presence of God, surrounds you, ready to offer solace and strength as you navigate this tumultuous time. Listen carefully, for every word I speak is imbued with the wisdom of those who have seen beyond the veil of deception. Your cherished individual has been living a lie so intricately woven that even they struggled to see it for what it truly was. In a desperate bid to hide the truth, they went to great lengths to create a reality where they could live two separate lives. They maintained the illusion of being committed solely to you while secretly engaging with another person, someone they believed they could deceive without consequence. However, the universe has a way of balancing the scales, and secrets, no matter how deeply concealed, eventually emerge. Last night, that balance shifted irrevocably. It is as if fate itself intervened, forcing a moment of reckoning upon your special individual. The choices they made in the dark have come to light in a blaze of undeniable clarity, leaving them no room to escape the consequences of their actions. In that critical moment, the truth was laid bare, and with it, the realization that their entire world was about to change. They found themselves at a crossroads, where the only way forward was to confront the reality they had been so desperate to deny. It is a turning point that holds within it the potential for redemption, a chance to rise from the ashes of betrayal and rebuild a life founded on honesty and integrity. I know that as you listen, you may be wondering how this revelation affects you. After all, you have been waiting for a sign, a message from above that confirms your deepest suspicions and brings clarity to your own path. This is that moment. The pain you feel now is not a punishment, but a necessary step toward growth and understanding. The events of last night are a catalyst for change, not just for the person who has deceived you, but for you as well. This is your opportunity to reclaim your power, to heal from the wounds inflicted upon you, and to embrace a future where you are treated with the respect and honesty that you deserve. I understand that it is difficult to imagine a life free from betrayal, that the scars of deceit can seem too deep to heal. But I want you to know that the pain you are experiencing right now is not the end of your story. It is merely a chapter in a much larger narrative, a narrative that includes hope, resilience, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. The angels, in their infinite wisdom, have sent this message to remind you that you are stronger than any betrayal, that your spirit is unbreakable even in the face of such profound hurt. In moments like these, it is crucial to turn to the divine for guidance. I invite you to join me in a prayer that will help ease the burden on your heart and open the door to healing and renewal. Let us together ask for the strength to forgive, the wisdom to learn from this experience, and the courage to move forward with our lives. As you repeat these words in your heart, let the warmth of divine love wash over you and soothe the wounds of betrayal. Dear God, please hear our prayers and grant us the grace to accept the truth, no matter how painful it may be. Let your light guide us through the darkness and lead us to a place of peace and understanding. Help us to see that even in our moments of deepest despair, your love remains constant, unwavering, and true. As you say these words, remember that each tear you shed is a step toward healing. Every moment of sorrow is counted by the promise of renewal. It is in these very moments of vulnerability that your true strength is revealed. Your journey through pain is not one you must walk alone. The angels are by your side, and God's love is a constant presence in your life. Allow yourself to be enveloped by that love, to feel its warmth, and to know that you are cared for beyond measure. The revelation of last night, though deeply painful, carries with it a lesson that extends far beyond the immediate heartbreak. It is a reminder that life is filled with challenges, that sometimes the ones we love most can falter and stray from the path of righteousness. However, it is also a lesson in the importance of self-respect and the courage to demand honesty from those around us. In facing this truth head-on, you are reclaiming your right to live in a world where transparency and trust are not merely ideals, but realities. This is your moment to step into a new era, one where you are no longer defined by the actions of another, but by your own strength and integrity. I know that you may be feeling a profound sense of betrayal, a deep wound that seems impossible to heal. But I ask you to hold on to the belief that every ending is also a beginning. Though your heart may be heavy now, each day brings with it the promise of healing, of renewal, and of the chance to rediscover the love and beauty in the world. It is in these moments of darkness that the light of truth shines brightest, illuminating the path toward a future filled with hope and clarity. Let us now reflect on the events that unfolded last night with as much clarity and openness as possible. The person you cherished, the one who you believed shared their life with you fully and honestly, made choices that have left a trail of heartbreak. They attempted to lead two lives simultaneously, juggling the responsibilities and emotions of both, all the while believing that their actions could remain hidden from your loving eyes. But the universe is not so easily deceived. In a twist of fate that was as unexpected as it was unavoidable, they sent a message not meant for you, that carried details so explicit and clear that it could not be ignored. This was the moment when the carefully guarded secret exploded into the open, and with it came the full weight of the truth. That message, with your name attached and evidence of a life shared in deceit, shattered any remnants of trust that might have lingered in your heart. It was not a small mistake or a harmless miscommunication. It was a revelation of monumental proportions. It showed in stark detail the double life that had been carefully constructed over time, a life that was built on lies and betrayal. In that instant, everything changed. The delicate balance that had been maintained for so long was disrupted, and the reality of the situation could no longer be hidden from you. For your special individual, this was a moment of reckoning, a time when the consequences of their actions could no longer be delayed or denied. The weight of their deceit came crashing down upon them, leaving them exposed and vulnerable. It was a moment that forced them to confront the harsh truth of their own behavior, a truth that demanded accountability and change. In that critical juncture, they were presented with a choice: continue down the path of deception and isolation, or take a brave step toward redemption by facing the truth and working to rebuild what had been broken. This choice is not an easy one, and I understand that it might seem overwhelming. The pain of betrayal cuts deep, and the scars it leaves behind may take time to fade. But it is important to remember that true healing comes from accepting the truth, however bitter it may be, and using it as a stepping stone toward a future where trust and honesty prevail. This is a time for reflection, for understanding that while the actions of others have caused you harm, they do not define your worth or your ability to love fully and freely. As you process these revelations, I encourage you to be gentle with yourself. It is natural to feel lost and unsure of what the future holds when faced with such a profound betrayal. But know that this pain, as excruciating as it may seem right now, is not permanent. Like a storm that eventually gives way to clear skies, the darkness will lift, and you will find yourself stepping into a new light. A light that is built on the foundation of truth, self-respect, and the unwavering love that God has for you. The path forward may not be clear immediately, and that is okay. Healing is a journey that takes time, and every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. It is through the process of acknowledging the pain, understanding its origins, and allowing yourself the grace to heal that you will eventually rediscover the strength within you. Remember, you are not defined by the actions of someone else, no matter how deeply they have wounded you. You are defined by your own spirit, your resilience, and your capacity for love and forgiveness. In this moment of revelation, it is also important to remember the role that divine guidance plays in your life. The angels, ever watchful and loving, have been with you through every trial and tribulation. They have been guiding you, protecting you, and reminding you that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope. Their presence is a reminder that you are never alone in your struggles. God's love envelops you, providing comfort and strength, and it is through this divine support that you can find the courage to move forward. I invite you now to open your heart fully to the healing power of prayer. Let this be the moment when you release the burdens of pain and betrayal and embrace the promise of renewal. As you speak these words, let them be a prayer for your own healing, a prayer for the strength to forgive, and a prayer for the wisdom to see that every hardship is a stepping stone toward a greater purpose. Dear God, I ask you to help me understand the lessons hidden within this pain. Grant me the strength to rise above the hurt and the clarity to see that this experience is a part of my journey toward a more honest, more loving life. Let your light guide me, let your love heal me, and let your grace remind me that I am worthy of true happiness and trust. Amen. Now, as you take these words into your heart, reflect on the journey that lies ahead. It is a journey not only of healing, but also of rediscovering the true meaning of love and trust. The betrayal you have experienced is a wound that will take time to heal, but it is also a lesson, a powerful reminder that life demands honesty, both from others and from ourselves. This is a call to examine the relationships in your life, to cherish those who have always been true, and to let go of those who have allowed deceit to tarnish what should have been a sacred bond. Your journey forward is one of empowerment and renewal. Each day, as you rise and face the world, know that you are stepping into a new chapter, one where the shadows of the past no longer have the power to define you. Instead, let the truth of what has been revealed guide you toward a future where you are surrounded by genuine love and transparency. This is your moment to rebuild, to rediscover the beauty and honesty, and to embrace a life where every relationship is built on the unshakable foundation of trust. I understand that the revelations of last night have left you reeling, and the shock of it all may seem too heavy to bear. But in this moment, I ask you to remember that every great journey begins with a single step. Today, you have been given the opportunity to take that step, one that leads away from the darkness of betrayal and toward the light of truth and redemption. The path may be uncertain and filled with obstacles, but know that every step you take is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering desire for a life of honesty and integrity. Let the words you have heard today echo in your heart, not as a source of pain, but as a catalyst for change. Let them remind you that you deserve a love that is pure and true, a love that is free from the chains of deceit. And as you continue on your journey, hold on to the knowledge that even in your moments of deepest despair, there is a guiding light, an angelic presence that will never abandon you, a divine force that stands by you no matter how hard the road may seem. In closing, I want you to know that the revelation you have received is not meant to break you, but to set you free. Free from the bonds of lies, free from the pain of betrayal, and free to embrace a future where your heart can heal and love can flourish unimpeded. The truth, as hard as it may be to accept, is a powerful tool that allows us to rebuild our lives on foundations that are unyielding and true. It is a call to rise above the deceit and to create a life where honesty is the norm and trust is never compromised. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Though the journey ahead may be fraught with challenges, know that every step is a step toward reclaiming the power that lies within you. The pain you feel now is temporary, but the lessons you learn will stay with you forever, guiding you toward a life filled with peace, love, and unshakable trust in both yourself and in those who truly care for you. Take comfort in the knowledge that you are never truly alone. The angels walk beside you, and the love of God is an ever-present beacon of hope and strength. Allow that divine love to fill you, to mend the broken parts of your heart, and to inspire you to look forward to a future where every day is a testament to your ability to overcome, to forgive, and to love again. May you find solace in the words spoken today, and may the truth that has been revealed serve as a guiding light on your path toward healing. Let it remind you that no matter how deep the wounds of betrayal may run, they can be healed by the pure, unyielding power of truth and love. And as you continue to move forward, may you always remember that every end is merely the beginning of a new journey, a journey toward a life that is brighter, freer, and filled with the promise of a love that is both honest and true. Angel's message is one of both sorrow and hope, a message that speaks to the reality of betrayal while offering a path toward redemption and healing. Though the events of last night have unveiled a truth that is painful and difficult to bear, they also provide an opportunity for growth and transformation. You are called upon to embrace this truth, to let it guide you to a deeper understanding of what it means to be loved and to love in return. Even as you grapple with the aftermath of deception, hold fast to the belief that through every trial, there is the chance for renewal and rebirth. I invite you now to let your heart be open to the possibilities that lie ahead. Allow the words you have heard to inspire you to seek the truth in every corner of your life, to reject the shadows of deceit, and to move forward with the confidence that you are deserving of nothing less than complete honesty. In this process, you will discover that your worth is not defined by the failures or mistakes of others, but by the strength and purity of your own spirit. Today, as you carry this message within you, remember that the journey toward healing is ongoing. It is not a destination that can be reached overnight, but a path that is walked step by step, day by day. And along this path, you will encounter moments of doubt and moments of despair, but you will also experience the sweet triumph of reclaiming your power and finding peace within yourself. Allow this message to serve as a beacon of hope in the midst of darkness. Let it remind you that every tear, every moment of pain, and every experience of betrayal is a stepping stone on your journey toward a deeper understanding of who you are and what you truly deserve. Embrace the truth, not as a source of sorrow, but as the key to unlocking a future filled with light, love, and genuine connection. As we conclude this message, take a moment to reflect on all that has been revealed today. Let the words settle in your heart and know that the truth, however painful, is also a promise of renewal. You are now empowered to choose the path that leads away from the shadows of deceit and toward the radiant light of honesty and love. The road ahead may be challenging, but it is also filled with endless possibilities for growth and healing. May God's love continue to shine upon you. May the angels guard your steps. And may the truth guide you to a life where your heart is free to love without fear, where trust is rebuilt on the foundation of honesty, and where you find the peace that has always been your birthright. Let this divine message be the spark that ignites a transformation within you, a transformation that leads to a life of clarity, purpose, and unwavering hope. Remember, my dear child, that you are cherished beyond measure. No betrayal, no matter how deep, can ever diminish the light that shines within you. Stand tall in the truth that has been revealed, and know that with every step you take, you are moving closer to a life where you are truly valued and loved for who you are. Embrace the healing, trust in the divine plan, and allow the truth to set you free. May you always find the strength to rise above the challenges, the courage to forgive, and the wisdom to build a future grounded in honesty and compassion. God's truth will always be your guide, and His love will forever be the foundation upon which you rebuild your life. Walk forward in faith, knowing that every ending paves the way for a new beginning filled with the promise of joy, trust, and a love that is as genuine as the light of the morning sun. As you leave this moment with the revelations that have been shared, take with you the knowledge that you are not defined by the past, but by the strength you summon to move beyond it. Let every word spoken today remind you that your future is bright and that the truth, however painful it may seem now, will ultimately lead you to a place of peace, love, and true understanding. May you always remember that you are a child of the divine, destined to live a life of joy, authenticity, and unwavering trust. The message has been given, the truth unveiled, and now it is up to you to let it guide your steps. With every sunrise, may you find renewed strength and a steadfast commitment to living a life that honors the truth and celebrates the beauty of honesty and love. Angel's message ends here, but its echoes will remain in your heart, inspiring you to seek a life of truth, forgiveness, and unwavering hope. May you carry this message with you always, and may it serve as a constant reminder that, no matter the trials you face, there is always a path to healing and redemption, a path illuminated by the divine light of God and the eternal love that embraces you. Let your spirit soar with the knowledge that the pain of today is but a prelude to the joy of tomorrow. Trust in the process of healing, have faith in the divine plan, and allow the truth to lead you to a future where your heart is unburdened, your soul is at peace, and your life is filled with the blessings of honesty and love. The time has come to step forward, to reclaim your life, and to embrace the truth that will set you free.